It's do what you want.
Well, back then it wasn't like that, right?
Well, I know for my parents when they first came to the States, my mom graduated high school, but my dad was a dropout.
Oh.
Yeah. So, well, my dad's the oldest out of seven. So when he came to the States, he went straight into high school. And my grandparents, my, we adore my grandparents. So my dad felt bad that they had to work and stuff. So my dad just like decided to drop out and to help my grandparents. Yeah. But my mom has a high school diploma. So it's different. But then it is different for me too, because like I was never pushed to go to college, like to me, like for my parents, they were always like, oh, if you can make your own money, make your own money. They never pushed me to go to college. They were never like, oh, you want to go to college? Here's what you do. They always wanted me to go to the best school. So like I went to prep charter for 4 years. Like I had to repeat 10th grade. But I went to prep charter and I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't think I could do it. So I went to college later. I went to college. Like I took a break and then I went to college. I went to college when I was like 20, 21. Oh, yeah, I went to college when I was 21. I was like, because I didn't know what I wanted. Like growing up, my aunts had nail salons. My goddad owned a hardware store. So I was working here and there. Then like I started working at a fob job when I was 16. And then I got my first actual check job at Hibachi. And so I was like, I was making my own money. I don't even go to college. I thought I was the coolest kid around. Like I got a job. Like when I started working at Hibachi's, I was still in high school. I had a work roster out. I'm bosses, but that's I only got work roster. I'm out. So it's different. So yeah, and like my parents, they never really pushed us to go to school. I guess you can say it was always work. Well, to me at least, because I'm the oldest out of three, it was always work. Versus my brother, he's a dropout. He doesn't work. He's just in the van. He don't do shit. No offense. Like I love you, but you get on my damn nerves sometimes. And then for my sister, my sister became a teen mom, but she finished with homeschooling and everything. Yeah, it was just different. Like when I was,
What do you feel about that? Like that thing? Do you feel like you wish you would have had that push growing up?
yeah, I wish I did.
To go to college?
Yeah, I wish I did. Cause who wouldn't want to experience the college life? Cause now I see like I was like, damn, like people got to live on dorms. I could have had that for myself, or just go to CCPD, like just taking a community college thing. Like I wish I could have done that. Yeah, but I mean I can, but I don't know what the hell I'm gonna go for. Like whole different thing, like
There's like
I went to college for medical assistance. I'm not using my degree. I'm not using my degree.
like my take on college is like it's not necessary unless you know the need for it. Like I wouldn't tell anybody or anyone young just go to college if you don't know what you're gonna do.
Exactly. I know with my husband, he went to college and he just did liberal arts just because he just wanted to go to college. Yeah.
So like if you have a way to make money already, make a living off of that, go for it. You don't need
Yeah.
college, but college is just a way to help you advance further.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like it's just it's just like a very expensive way to just do things.
See, that's what my parents said. My parents was like, it's expensive. Do you want to go? And I was so like, but we're broke. We could get financial aid. Like, I'm like, y'all are way under the income. I was like, and plus with my income, we can afford, like, we can just live off of grants and like financial aid. There's like, oh, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but I still went behind their back and went to college for medical. They didn't want me to go. When I told them I was going back to school, they was like, why? Why they didn't want me to go? They was like, just stay working. I was like, I don't want that for me.
Yeah, that's so interesting because I know like well, I feel like in Asian cultures and especially Khmer, like I know that, well, I feel like it's different too because a lot of parents are like, oh, you have to go get higher ed. And there's also parents that are like, if you find a way to make money now, like,
Yeah, see, that was my parents. Yeah,
I think like, I feel like it's like such a big misconception, right? That you have to like finish high school to get a job or finish college to get a job. But I think like I feel like your education should be self-directed. You know what I mean? Like if you know what you want to do and you are already doing it, then there's no point in like.
And I feel like nowadays it's changing now, at least with around the world. Like, at least in America, you know, I feel like kids aren't choosing college. And I think I remember reading somewhere about colleges trying to find ways to bring in more students because and the pandemic kind of affected the colleges that one because nobody's going to college anymore, and like the numbers are going down, so they're trying to find ways to try to get that number back up so they can afford all that expensive amenity that the colleges have because the students aren't coming back. You know, like when they leave during the pandemic and they're not coming back
Yeah.
because they probably find like a new hobby that pays them more. And I feel like kids nowadays like are able to, because of the internet and technology, they're able to find ways to make money,
Make money.
Yeah.
to make more money than they could with the college degree. You know?
Yeah, exactly.